Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines, your motors. Okay, so today, or this video, probably might be doing more than just one. Today's video is Hereditary versus vaccinations, inoculation, and mind control. Fear, mongering mind control. If you think that the forces against you don't know you very well, you're very wrong. The fact of the matter is that nothing's hereditary. What I mean by that is that if your father, your mother, your grandparents, someone in your family, in your bloodline has issues, you very well could get it through hereditary traits, genes, genetics. That's not how it works, because you're talking about a defective cell, or defective egg, a defective sperm that, simply just would not make it. And once you're created, your egg, your sperm and that egg, and you start your very early life, it's basically impossible to have you start out something that you're not. What happens is your lifelong, like say if you're not even vaccinated and you've had the great ability or fortunate lifestyle to not be inoculated, vaccinated, you're still going to be drinking toxic, bad, altered forms of liquids other than pure water, distilled alkaline water. You're going to be eating food, preservatives, flavoring, seasonings, spices, all this crap that's in our water and our food. It's affecting you. It's going to affect you. What they want you to believe is that, your parents and your genes are bad, and you're inheriting these genetics from a faulty line or whatever. It doesn't work that way, and it's not like that's fake. That's a hoax. It goes into what they want you to believe about, Socrates and maybe even Nostradamus and all these ancient people. No matter how smart and awesome they were, they only lived to about 25 years of age. Yet they look like they're 60. Their hair is probably white. They were probably like 60 years old, but still had the body of like a 30-year-old. That's because there wasn't Pepsi Cola around. There wasn't Kool-Aid, and there wasn't, all these ingredients that we can't even pronounce. And a lot of them they're not even a word. They're a letter and a number. So, really what's going on there is that your body's so filled and so toxified that you're going to get ill, you're going to get sick. And they know that they can bank on that because you're looking at your genes. You're looking at your parents and your grandparents and your aunts, your uncles and your aunts and what they have. Now, what's the first thing that the hospital nurse and doctors do when you get there? They ask you about your life history, your medical problems. And then you write all that down, and then they store that and they file that away. Now they got all this, either your own fear or other fear that came in, and they just store that away. And now they got all that information that's not even real information. If I broke my thumb or fractured a rib or something like that, that's there. It's always going to be there, The other thing they do is they straight up ask you about your parents. What did Uncle Ray, what did he have? And what did Grandpa John, what did he have? And, what's all this stuff going on with them? They didn't want to know if they smoked. They didn't want to know. They might ask you if they smoked or if they drank like a fish, but they don't want to know what they ate and what they're eating, because then if they wanted to know what they ate, what they eating, what area they came from, and what fruits and vegetables they weren't having, what maybe GMO fruits and vegetables they were having, they're, whether they realize that or not, there's no interest in documenting and recording this stuff. No interest in that. They want to document and record what their vaccinations, their mutation, their mutated genes, their thousands of viruses in this cocktail that they inject straight into your body. And it doesn't matter what kind of bad information or all this, downfall and the bad side effects are from all this, because everybody's in a herd mentality, and everybody's like, you got these few people that are saying, oh, you better vaccinate your child. You better save my child by injecting your child with all this chemical and radicals and all this stuff. What's really going on is that they have now injected so many generations with vaccinations and so many people. Just the flu shot alone. It's like your best defense against the flu is a flu shot. Anybody says that, you should sue them. You should absolutely sue them. They are highly, highly misinformed, if not the government shill paid to destroy your life and your knowledge. Your best shot against the flu is distilled alkaline water. Because if your body is alkaline and you're drinking distilled water, you're constantly cleaning and flushing out the inside of your body. And no flu or disease can stick to you or stay inside your body if you're constantly drinking distilled water and your body's alkaline. And on the same radio station that I heard that, Geico, big F you to Geico, your car insurance, things to make you happy. I don't know if anyone's heard this, but it snows on, scientists have discovered it snows on Mars. Scientists, huh? Science and scientists, huh? Yeah, the devil and its army have conjured up fakeness bullshit. Okay? It definitely does not snow on Mars, because Mars isn't what you think it is. Then they get the audacity to say it rains diamonds on Jupiter from the atmospheric pressure. How the F can you believe this stuff? And how you blindly just accept this stuff? Yeah, that's pretty cool and awesome for the basis of a movie or some kind of sci-fi TV show or something. Don't worry about Mars. Don't worry about space. Don't worry about Jupiter. Don't worry about all this crazy stuff. Worry about what you can prove and what you know is right in front of your face. Simple stuff. You're 90% something water. Okay? You're mostly made up of water. And how you get away with mistreating your waters, or not taking care of your water, protecting your water, and drinking good, honest to God water, that's your huge downfall. And I read the lips as a doctor, a true doctor, a real doctor for health, said if you're highly alkaline, non-acidic, very low acidity, and you drink distilled water, then it's very hard for things like the flu, ailments, diseases to stay and stick in your body. And what that leads me up to say right here, right now, before the end of this video, because I love y'all so much, I absolutely want the best for you, for everyone. If you get inoculated, you had a vaccine, or you had to get your child inoculated or vaccinated, the beauty is that you can clean yourself and your child out. You can get back to wholeness. It's alkaline distilled waters. Vacuum and clean out the inside of your body by simply drinking high alkaline water, by drinking distilled water. Your body is a distiller. Think about that. Your body is a distiller. It distills its own water. Love, light, and energy. Wholeness, y'all.